All right, everybody. Trevor Lawrence, week 3 film analysis ends off his preseason very well. I would say, he just showed us why he was number one overall pick against the Cowboys. 11 for 12, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Perfection is what Trevor Lawrence is. Fantastic quarterback, really, really good. Beats the Cowboys. Cowboys are playing terrible. I mean, no one in the NFC East won a game, I think, in the preseason. I think they're all 0-3. Or no, sorry, Washington won a game. And the Eagles tied one, I believe. But Cowboys not doing well. Not that doesn't matter much for Lawrence. He goes to AT&T Stadium and he really tears it up. As I said, 2 touchdowns. Today we're gonna be breaking it down. What he do well, what he do bad. There was, I think, a couple bads. Obviously, more goods than bads for Trevor Lawrence, but a lot of stuff to kind of go over. Obviously, as I have been saying, I do not have the all 22 film. If you know how to get that, comment down below. This game was yesterday, so and Game Pass doesn't have preseason stuff, so I do apologize. But again, this it only really matters when it's like cover 2 and you have high safeties when you can't see some of the players. And even if then I'll tell you where they are. But yeah, we're going over his film. As always, make sure to subscribe, like, comment, let us know what you think in the comments down below. And yeah, we're really close to 1,500. I believe it says we're 10 away. We just hit 10. I believe once you get to like 1,488, it says we have 1,490. So make sure to subscribe. And yeah, social media is everything down below. Let's get into the film. Let's look at it here again. As I have been saying, any criticism, anything like that, positive criticism, do make sure to comment it down below. Obviously, it helps us out, me out a ton, as I am still trying to learn my ways through. But yes, as always, as I've been saying, and this angle right here, obviously it's not all 22, but you can see everyone actually, and you can see kind of, you can see the safety right up here. I don't know if you can see my mouse right there. Yeah, overall ends well. Shows Swayze QB1. Be going over the tape here. And so here we have 5 widespread formation known in the backfield for the Jaguars. And yeah, cover 2 man for the Cowboys. And yeah, they're so again, that's what I'm saying. When we can't see all 22, you have that deeper shell right there. Then you have kind of the more shallow one there. But again, this starts off pretty well. 85. I'm not sure where he is. The film here isn't great. I believe 80. I'm not sure. 85 is, I believe, over. Might he be here again? I can't. The quality's not great, but 85 gets open. This isn't oh my god, a fantastic play. This was just a check down. We'll let it play out here. Not much. 85. Sorry. So 85 is right here again. He kind of runs a more shallow route right here, and Lawrence is going to throw a good pass again. First read, I would say Lawrence kind of has his eyes moving there. Great throw. Sorry, not 85, 80. O'Shaughnessy, his tight end. Good throw. Good way to start it. Completion, 11 for 12, as I said. So we know that he was doing well here. Emotions, I believe that's 80 again. Here we have what we like to call pro setback, or a basic split setback from the Jaguars. Another cover 2 man from the Cowboys, but they're going to be blitzing their I believe this is the apex field corner. Again, I'm trying to learn, still trying to learn that, but he's going to blitz in from here, and I believe they're going to have one of the safeties come in and pick up the open man. And here he's picked up really well. So you're going to kind of want to look here before the throw happens, is this side of the field. You're going to see 80 O'Shaughnessy come and pick him up really well. Surprisingly well, definitely, because O'Shaughnessy, he doesn't look big here. But yeah, they send him on a blitz, fullback in the backfield. Really, really good job of picking him up. And so what I want you to focus on here is focus on the boundary corner here in man coverage, kind of 1-on-1 13. I'm not completely sure what his name is, but what he's going to run here is what it looks like. He's going to stutter right here, going to try and get, obviously stutter step, try and get the corner off balance. And he's going to run a kind of streak down. And what Lawrence is going to do really well is he's obviously going to stay in the pocket, and keep his eyes downfield, and he's going to find this perfect throw. The safety is going to drop, and then there's just going to be this kind of, it's farther downfield, but just say it was here. There's this pocket of space between the 2 corners. He delivers it really well. He straightens out his receiver very well with the pass. So again, really, really well done from Trevor Lawrence. Watch play out here, but look, you're going to watch 31. He comes in, and you can, Lawrence, if he's looking there, that, pre-snap, he sees that blitz, and you can see 31 here. I'm not sure if you can see my mouse. 31 here is already coming down to cover that up. And look, so right here, you can already see 13 gets on the inside of 24 and just does a really, really good job of kind of getting on the inside. And Lawrence, obviously, you can see here, his eyes are holding what he does very, very, very well. His eyes right here, it looks like he's looking at the corner. He's holding this safety, or you can't see him. He's holding the safety that we saw earlier, the higher shell, because he knows that if he's looking that way, the safety can come and make a play on the ball, break it up. What he does really well, goes back and then look, snaps his head, pivots, puts his foot in the ground. And look, see, since he held 26, he already is his foot behind and just delivers this phenomenal pass. 13 does a very good job. No, definitely have to credit him. Really, really good job tracking the ball. Gets both feet down. And really, really good from him. But just again, I mean, it's impressive from Trevor Lawrence. Look here. Sorry, I did. There we go. Look, stutter, go up, gets on the inside, already has a space. Look, gives him the little shove there to give space. I believe that's Kelvin Joseph, rookie from Kentucky. And then look, since he held 28 there, 28 already on his back foot and just delivers a fantastic pass. Credit to 13, though, as you look here. I mean, that's a great catch, outside shoulder. That's just perfect. Everything you want to see from a rookie. Play recognition, knowing where to place the ball. Very, very good. Philip Dorsett, who I believe came back to the Jaguars. He was on them before. Here, single set back from the Jaguars. Obviously, James Robinson, since Etienne is out for the year. Prayers up to him. Very, very sad here. Here it looks like a cover one blitz from the Cowboys. Again, this one is a bit hard to break down. Again, criticism, let me know. And so pre-snap, and Lawrence at least is thinking he needs to get this ball out quick. They're blitzing fast. They're blitzing. It's almost looking like they're blitzing 6 here. Yeah, or 5 here. Sorry, my counting's not very good. I do apologize. But I believe so he knows he has to get the ball out very, very quick. But really, the blocking almost neutralizes the blitz, as we'll see here. Really, really good blocking, and you're going to see 14, I believe, who's over here is gonna, I believe that's 14. Or no, sorry. He already motioned. 14's here. He motioned from this side. He came around. And again, what we saw from my last hit where I did Fields, the motions, he makes 40 come, but look at the space. I mean, you got man here pressing. He's a bit deeper. And then obviously there's a safety back here. But what Lawrence notices is the space they have. And if it's a shallow route, I mean, if he's coming out, I believe that's not the play. But if he comes out here, the safety, he doesn't have enough space to put his foot in the ground and go. And what the receiver does really well is he kind of just runs. It looks like kind of it's not a wheel, but he runs a streak. And I don't know what happens to 40 before he just doesn't pick him up. I believe it's zone. He just doesn't pick him up. I think he thinks he has a safety behind him. And it was an easy throw, but just really well. But look at the blocking here. And they also blitz 38 or 48. I believe that's Cox from the LSU, I believe that's his name. And look, Lawrence again stays in the pocket, keeps his eyes downfield. You can see right there. I know it's blurry, but if you look at the pocket, 48's about to hit him. We'll actually see how that kind of backfires for him and just delivers a strike. Again, not sure what happened. Great pass, 14. Pharaoh Cooper, good catch. Touchdown number 1, flagging the play against the Cowboys. Going to decline it, and look at Trevor Lawrence there, getting hyped up. Good throw. Great job. Great to see from Lawrence here. H-back set from the Jaguars. You have the tight end in, and the Cowboys are showing, I believe it's cover one zone. I'm not sure. And then Lawrence, again, good check down. He rolls out to the right off the play action. And we kind of see these back-to-back plays. This play action bootleg runs out. Pharaoh Cooper's wide open. Again, he doesn't overthink it. He's not continue to look downfield, because if he lets that route develop too much, he's going to get out to the flat and he's going to not have enough space there. But he delivers it really well. And again, Pharaoh Cooper, good job. 5-yard gain for the Jaguars. Lawrence there, confident. Play 5, bootleg here. Lawrence sells the play action really, really well. And then again, good throw to his tight end outside the number. I believe it's 84 here, but he's going to snap it back. Good play action, kind of sells that. I mean, look at the defensive line, nowhere to be found. And look at the linebackers, rolls out, bootleg, great throw to, I believe it's 80, or it's O'Shaughnessy again. Using his tight ends a lot here. All right, here, play 6, single step back. Lawrence spread formation with 1 in the backfield. I believe it's James Robinson again, but spread nevertheless. And then cover 2 zone look from the Cowboys. And then Lawrence checks down to Robinson for a minimal gain. I'm not annotating these ones because they're not as important. So that's the only reason why. My last Bears one was like 27 minutes, which I know isn't bad, but I was just annotating too much. So I do want to give you guys more kind of consumable film analysis. But again, check down to James Robinson there. He's going to try and get the spin, but wrapped up very well. I believe that's Kelvin Joseph. Because Awuzie, I think, is on the Vikings now. He was 24. Here, play 7. This is probably the bad from Trevor Lawrence. So spread here on the 3rd and 4th from the Jaguars, 1 in the backfield. Again, kind of the same offensive formation. I believe wide receivers are spaced out a little bit more. Cover 1 with a very high shell, as you can see here from the Cowboys. You have 57 blitzing, which you have 5 on the line. Then you have the man here, and then you have that shell sitting back, 28, who Lawrence is kind of embarrassed. Not sure where that came from. And so here's the bad. So what you're going to see is here it's a simple slant from 19 here. He's just going to come and go out. And what Lawrence doesn't do very well is his eyes immediately are going there. It doesn't take a very good corner to notice that. And what he's going to do really well is he's just going to read that all the way. And luckily he doesn't pick it off, because if he's picking that off, he's gone. That's pick 6. But what Lawrence luckily does very well, not what Lawrence does very well, is he just throws it here. And again, it's broken up. Luckily, I'm not sure this is actually full screen. Let me quickly get that out of the way there, and then we'll full screen it. Apologize again. NFL. Oh, it was full screen. Well, that was unnecessary. All right, we'll see the play out. But again, just looking there. Snap, boom. I mean, that's not great from Lawrence. Again, I'm no expert, but look at that. He's looking right there. 40 knows, he sees a slant, he's going to break on it. Not a fantastic moment for Trevor Lawrence. We'll see it here. Look. I mean, 40 reads that the whole way. Luckily, 19 got in the way of the ball. Good breakup. Again, it was a good play on the ball. Obviously, credit to the cornerbacks. Not all Lawrence's fault, but that was a pretty easy one to read. Goes in, and even then it was released a little bit late. He let 40 kind of get in, make the play there. So that was the bad for Lawrence. Again, you would have liked to see him either stay in the pocket, roll out, or just not throw that throw. If we let's just look it back a little bit. I mean, yeah, it just wasn't great. You look here, look at some of the routes developed. Yeah, I mean, you could have checked down, again, it take it in context. There may have been no one else open. Again, this is an all 22, so you can't see the fully routes. Again, you have Visca. I look at that. If he lets it all depends, because the puck collapse. So if he stays in longer, Chenault's open. But obviously, unfortunately, that play happens again. It wasn't a pick. No harm, no foul. But yeah, we see it from back here, and it wasn't even really I wouldn't say a bad pass, but 40 was there. Play 9, again, spread from the Jaguars. Saw them kind of run a lot this drive with the single back in James Robinson. Cover 2-man blitz, which we saw a decent bit from the Cowboys. They're sending 31, the boundary apex. He's going to blitz in again. I believe that that is what it's called to do. Correct me if I am incorrect, but the pocket collapse, Lawrence sits in it very well. So we've seen him this game sit in the pocket, and it's good. Like you sit. We didn't see him really navigate very much, but it's not like that's bad. He didn't really need to. The only time he got out was on the design bootlegs or play actions that got him out of the pocket. But what Lawrence doesn't do here, and again, this isn't even really, I guess, a negative on Lawrence. One of these defensive tackles is going to get in, and Lawrence is going to deliver the ball right around here, and he delivers it well. He completes the pass, but he just gets leveled by the defensive tackle, and it's just, you don't want to see that. You don't want to see your franchise quarterback in preseason getting leveled. We'll just see it here. Look, sit, release right there. And again, I mean, it's just, as much as a bad, it is just as much a good. I mean, that's a freaking strike right in between two linebackers. Again, he gets, leveled here. If you want to look at, he just gets leveled again. I mean, it's a great pass. The first time I watched it, I was like, yeah, it's not good. The more you watch it, it's very good. Again, maybe you want it, but so again, you got to take it. Again, this is me taking, learning, because he had to release it then, because he would have thrown a pick. You have to wait for 80 to get into that window. So, getting hit kind of had to happen. And then there's a flag, and I believe it was unnecessary roughness. So Lawrence again. So yeah, was unnecessary. But here, hold, eyes downfield, release, and just gets, I hate seeing that, especially we saw from Justin Fields, just get absolutely leveled by 97, and his head snaps back. Oof, don't like seeing that from young quarterbacks. But again, here, good check down to 84. Man hurts in the flat. Not much right there. 84 chip blocks. Lawrence, good throw. First down. Extends it even a little bit there. Good play. Again, I mean, it just shows how good Lawrence was. 11 and 12, and he missed one pass, and that pass was the one we saw before, that slant that was broken up. So it's not like he completely, just threw the ball through a bad pass. It just shows how good he is. Again, I know it's preseason. I know that, but I really think this will translate to the real game. But let's move on here. We got 3 more plays here. Getting to his second touchdown again, driving down the field very well. Cover 2 man from the Cowboys. This is just, it looks like spread, but it's a designed bubble screen. Whenever, I feel like defensively, you got to notice this. Whenever they're set up like this, it's generally these 2 block, and then he is going to drop back here. What we saw this is the difference between a successful bubble and a not successful. We saw from the Bears yesterday when I did my fields. Make sure you go check that out. I'm not sure who it was. I believe it was 13. He comes up. He's going to run like 2 yards and then come back. And it just gives all of these defensive backs times to recognize and go towards it. But here, what Laviska does really well is immediately he checks back and he's looking at Lawrence, and Lawrence delivers it. I believe, see it here. Snaps back and look. Snap. Laviska goes out, throws, and, we know how good. This will be replayed. I mean, look, he's running like a running back. Just bodies him out of the way. Almost gets to a touchdown. That would have been a fantastic play. Yeah, look, get all hype. Look here, Lawrence, again, designed to get the ball out quick. And what you actually see from the line, there's line pulls to the right to sell, like, obviously to get the defensive lineman on the opposite side from where the ball was. And I mean, look at that play. I know this isn't a Laviska Shenault film analysis, but look at this. I mean, look at those legs, just boom. Great play. Extended. I mean, takes 3 men to get him down. Pause. All right, let's move on to play 12. Jaguars, again, spread. No one in the backfield, or no halfback in the backfield. Obviously, Trevor Lawrence is there because you need a quarterback. Cover 1 with a high shell from the Cowboys. Lawrence reads this route very well. The more you look at it, especially when they show from the back angle when it's showing the offensive line, then Lawrence, you'll see when I see it. But this is just a designed Chenault's are going to run there and throw there. But what Lawrence does really well, look at that line. That was precision. What Lawrence does really well is he's turns. And again, this was designed. The more I looked at it, at first I was like, well, this is his first read. Didn't really go through his progressions at all. But again, this was designed, throws it there. And when Chenault is like right there, before his head's even turned, right there, Lawrence delivers the pass. And as immediately as he's facing Lawrence, the ball is in his hands. We'll see it play out. Look, snap, boom, the ball's already out. And Chenault, great catch. Really good yardage. Chenault, we know how good he is. He's a special player. Though this was some showing from the backfield. Look, Lawrence immediately sees that. He's not looking at anybody else. Chenault, boom. Fantasy implications, ladies and gentlemen. Pick up Laviska Shenault. I know we don't do fantasy, but he's a very good player. All right, let's end it off here. Play 13, last touchdown. I believe this is the last snap. It is because every snap from Trevor Lawrence versus the Cowboys. Here, design fade route from Mr. Laviska Shenault, who ends off the fantastic drive. Again, what he's just going to do here, he's going to come out. It's not a post. I know it's going to look through one. He's just going to fade out. And what he does really well, he gets on the inside of this corner. And again, from Trevor Lawrence, just a beautiful pass, outside shoulder, faded out to the corner of the end zone. Pan out. Snap. Rush 4. Time. Beautiful. No chance for 33. Beautiful from Trevor Lawrence. Ends it off. His last play is a touchdown. Again, really good. Shenault here. I mean, you're not going to look at that pass, man. I mean, he times that perfectly. I know we're going to be blocked here. Look at that. Amazing stuff from Trevor Lawrence, ladies and gentlemen. And we will have Mac Jones one, I believe, coming out today. I hope so. But if you did enjoy, do make sure to like, subscribe, follow us on social media at The Sports Scoop. I hope you did enjoy the video. I'm learning. I start to know more. I can now break it down better. So make sure you check out our older ones. Let me know how I have progressed, and I will be doing this again. The NFL is 10 days away. Like, we're no more preseason. The next football game will be an actual game. Buccaneers, Cowboys. Actually, the Cowboys hopefully lose again as a Giants fan. But more film analysis. We'll be going with weekly predictions every week, but we will now come out with film analysis for whatever players you guys want during the season. Now that I'm more comfortable with doing it, they're a ton of fun. They're not very hard to produce besides the studying of the film before I actually break it down. So let us know. Let me know what I did right. Let me know what I did wrong. Any criticism, positive criticism, let me know in the comments down below. All of our social medias are linked down below. Instagram, which I run. So if you want to get in contact with us, you can always message us. If not, I have my own personal Cian_MCD5. You can find me there as well. These WorldTube analysts, we have 3 other analysts, so it is not just me. If you want other interesting content, go check out our other videos. Deshaun Watson one, we're posting several times a day. So this is your page for NFL content. I hope you did enjoy. Peace out. Trevor Lawrence looks good.